Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, here we go. And we are recording and we are talking about Metapwr. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to talk about what happens when you get healthy metabolism. So I'm going to ask you some questions. What's keeping you from living your very best life? Do you have the energy that you had when you were younger, or do you find your energy waning? How is your quality of sleep? That's a great question. Do you find your moods being erratic, or do you find yourself being grumpier? You know, when people get older, they get a little grumpy. Some people, right? Grumpy old man complex, especially the men, I think. But moods can be erratic, especially with hormonal things with the women. And how's your weight as you're aging? I want to tell you how I lost 2 sizes in 45 days in just a minute. What about mental clarity and focus? How's your mental clarity? Do you have brain fog after having the Rona, or are you as sharp as always? Because even when you are in your mid-20s, you start to lose that focus and mental capacity. And I'll tell you why in a minute. And how are you managing your day-to-day stress? Do you find it a challenge, or are you good with your stress? But do you find it weighs down and affects different things in your body? I just heard a quote that our soul and our body are so close that they share diseases. That's right. When you have something manifest in your soul, your mind, will, and emotions, it will come out and manifest in your physical body. So it's very important to manage your stress. So what is a link between all these things I just mentioned? There's something that they have in common, and it's called metabolic health. Okay, your metabolism. And I want to ask you some questions about what's the difference between your health span and your lifespan, because people are living longer because of medical science and different things. People are living longer, but what is your life like, or what is the life like in those latter years? We're seeing people live longer, maybe 8 to 12 years longer on average, but 8 to 12 years, those extra years are seen in declining health, where they might have to have assisted living, or not good mental capacity or body functions, and not a good quality of life. And I don't know about you, but I want my health span to last as long as my lifespan. And this is possible. And this is something that's been studied, especially at Harvard. They've been having some groundbreaking studies on longevity. And I'm here to bring you some of the latest, not only studies, but solutions, the cutting edge products that my company had just released as a result of these longevity studies. Why did my company, doTERRA, study longevity? Well, there's something amazing that happens when essential oils are used in the body. The cells of the plants are perfectly compatible with the cells of a human. And that cellular symbiosis, it works at the cellular level. Where do we age? We don't age on our skin. We age at the cellular level. And the beauty of essential oils or plant oils, the pure, the powerful, the real, the medicinal grade essential oils, is they work at the cellular level. This is where aging takes place. So if you want beautiful skin, yeah, it's great to have nice serums. I've used great skincare all my life. I even used to manage Saks Fifth Avenue Cosmetics. So I used to get everything free, the most expensive products in the world. But now I use doTERRA, that most natural, are the purest, have the most power to create collagen and everything in your skin. But what if you could take this stuff internally? What if you could turn back the clock? So I want to just give you a few statistics here. Only 3% of Americans are on track to live a thriving life their whole life. That's alarming. That means 97% of us Americans, the last at least 8 to 12 years of our life, will be in a steep decline. All right. So, and then there's another shocking statistic. Only 6.8% of Americans have healthy metabolic function. So that means 92.6%, 92.2%, 93.2%, or whatever, have unhealthy metabolism. All right. So what are the markers that determine if you have metabolic dis-ease? Okay. So one thing is if you're overweight, that's a number one marker. If you're overweight, even by 10 pounds, this affects your metabolism and affects all these different functions in your body, your stress load, your sleep, your moods, your energy, your brain fog, all of these things, right? And then if you have increased inflammation, so think about autoimmune disease or arthritic things with your joints, any inflammation in your body. And then what about a decreased, again, energy, sleep issues? Do you have heart issues, blood pressure issues, insulin issues? Is your skin aging? Are you more irritable? All of these things are directly linked to your biological age and to metabolism, because metabolism and biological age are like this. Okay. Biological age is the rate which your body is aging, and it has nothing to do with how many times you've been around the sun. So I'm going to be 60 in a few months. And you know what? They say when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. All right. And I decided a long time ago that I was going to live as close to nature, as close to the original intent that God created for mankind to live in a garden as I possibly could. Okay. So that this will roll back that biological aging. And this, have you ever been to like a high school reunion and you see some people that they're exactly the same age, but some people have aged differently than others? This is because of choices. Of course, it has something to do with genes, but there's also this very exciting new science called epigenetics. And epigenetics tells us that even though we're predisposed to a certain type of diseases, different types of things from our parents, the way we age, we can reverse it with our daily habits and our lifestyle. That's the science of epigenetics. And so this is what I'm going to talk to you about. So that is very exciting. So there are things that we can do. The science says that we can make a difference. And honestly, one of the cool things about this is it's really talking about living closer to nature, back to the original intent, and doing what God intended to us in first place. But we can do this through healthy supplementation and things like that. So we can manage our stress, we can have good sleep, we can have healthy relationships, we get smart quality supplementation, eating whole foods, not processed foods. If it wasn't around 100 years ago, don't eat it. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store, not the things in the aisles, because most of that stuff is really bad for you. And then we can have our lines and wrinkles can diminish and soften. We can have healthy glow and tone. Our bodies can just thrive when we give our bodies what it needs. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through a few slides, and I'm going to tell you about this product that I found where I promised to tell you I lost 2 sizes in 45 days. You guys, I'm so excited because literally this just happened yesterday and it's fresh off the press. So I'm going to share my screen here. Yes, I am. Where is it? Wow, my control system here is freaking me out. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the doTERRA Metapwr system. This is what I used, and here's my story, and I'm sticking to it because it's real. All right, so you see me there on the left. In the middle of September, I had a photo shoot for some advertising things that I'm doing, and that's me on the left, on the top left. And I had those jeans on. I got a White House Black Market. They're size 4. I bought them the day before. I tried them on the day before in the store, and I tried on a size 2, and I couldn't even pull them up like past my knees. And so I got the size 4, which was fine. I wasn't like upset or anything that I had to have a size 4. So I thought they looked fine. I wanted something that looked modest and, good for my pictures. And so here's me cut to the chase yesterday. and on the right side, and I wore those jeans on the left, the size 4s, to church on Sunday, and they were so big they were literally falling off me. Okay, and so I got on my phone while we're driving to church, and I looked up the jeans because I wanted to get the smaller size. Well, I knew they were on sale, and they're probably on sale by now. So I looked at size 2, gone, no size 2. Only size 0. No other size was available except a 6. I didn't want to go bigger. I knew I had gotten smaller. So I ordered the size 0, like crossing my fingers. I hope those will fit me. Let me see. They came in the mail yesterday. I tried them on. I jumped into them. They fit me. The size 0 fit me so well. They weren't tight. They weren't pulling. They fit me perfectly. And 45 days, I looked back and I counted the days. It had been 45 days since I started Metapwr at my house. Now, what happened when I started this Metapwr system? Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that was unexpected is that, and you can see me here in the picture on the right, I'm holding the size 4 jeans and I'm wearing the size 0. So just to prove that, yes, I have 2 pair of those jeans. And I want to just tell you that some of the things that happened to me immediately, I had lost my taste for my morning coffee. I just really didn't want it anymore. Now, I love my coffee. Nobody says you have to give it up, but I just literally did not have a taste or desire for it, and have not made a cup of coffee in my house for those 45 days. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. I've had a couple cups of coffee on a Sunday, maybe here and there, but I usually don't even finish the cup. I mean, I just can't believe the difference in my cravings, in my energy, in my mental clarity, in my workouts, in my recovery. I just literally am doing some of the most challenging workouts you can imagine at 59 years old. I follow somebody named Caroline Gervin, if you on YouTube, and free workouts, and they're super hard. And I've lifting heavier and heavier with weights and HIIT training, and I'm doing great. And my body is changing like crazy. Now, I have been doing Caroline Gervin workouts since April. Okay, so I didn't just start those. I've been doing those since April, but since I started Metapwr, that's when the weight just started. I just started releasing the weight. And I want to tell you a little bit about what happens with our fat cells. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm going to tell you how Metapwr works in a minute. But before I do, what happens in our fat cells? They're actually storage units. Once you're born with a certain amount of fat cells, you can never get more. Okay, well, that's the good news, unless you're a woman and you're pregnant and you can get more. So our fat cells, we don't get more fat cells. They just get bigger or smaller. Okay, so why do our fat cells get bigger? Well, one of the things, well, obviously we eat too much food or too much bad food, but the reason bad food stores as fat is because when our body we ingest a substance that our body's not familiar with, it stores it. So if your body can't metabolize things, like, for instance, when we drink water out of a plastic bottle, did you know that every month the average American drinks 1 credit card worth of plastic each month? It used to be that a year. Now it's every month because of the plastic we eat in. We store our food in, we drink water in, and on and on. It's in everything, right? That's just one example. So what our body does is it stores that plastic, those petroleum products, those artificial ingredients, medications that don't metabolize, things like that, even vitamins that are poor quality vitamins. And your body's like, I don't know what to do with this. This is foreign. These are fillers. This is not anything I know. And it stores it in fat storage units that are called fat cells. Okay, so we have storage units. Most of them can be around our gut. Those are the hard ones to get rid of. And that's what happens as you age. Okay, this is because of insulin resistance. So your fat storage lockers are locked, and they just get more and more full. The body's like, I don't know what to do with it. It goes to the liver. I don't know what to do with this. Goes to the gallbladder. I don't know what to do with this. It goes to kidneys. I don't know what to do with this. So they just throw them in the storage units. Okay, and your storage units get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. So what happens is when you finally get a hold of something like Metapwr, it opens your storage units and it cleans them out. Okay, it cleans them out. And I'm going to explain that to you. So that's what's so exciting. It's science, it's real, and it's permanent if you will keep up the lifestyle. All right. But if you go back to your old lifestyle, obviously This is a lifestyle change, y'all. We cannot live the normal eat the sad American diet. You know what that means? Standard American diet. We cannot eat the sad. We've got to do better in our eating and our choices, what we put in on and around our body. One of the things that my husband and I have been doing lately is when we pray over our food, we also ask God to give us wisdom on the food that we are eating and putting in our body. And that's a game changer. If you are a believer and you want to utilize your body as a temple, and I have other videos about that, it is our responsibility to take care of this temple. All right, let's get back to the slides. All right. Let's get back to the groove here. So this is, like I said, I lost 2 sizes in 45 days. Let's talk about metabolism. What is metabolism? This is a process that your body goes to convert what you eat and drink into energy. So simply put, your metabolism is a process your body uses to convert what you eat and drink into energy. It influences, your energy. Secondly, your weight. Thirdly, your body composition. And when I tell you, when you start using Metapwr, you will see the composition. What I've seen is my body shape even change. All right. Not just release weight, but the shape of my body has changed. And going back to when I was younger, the same way I looked when I was younger, it's like turning back the clock. Many people experience really deep and better sleep. And then the cognitive performance, the brain fog gone, and there's so much more. I have eye floaters from after having the Rona. I coughed so hard that it dislocated my retina, it dislocated my retina. And I went to the eye doctor the next day and they told me what happened. And I have floaters, looks like a curtain of black dots and old spider web over my eyes. And about 90% of those floaters are gone since Metapwr. I've had so many positive results. I can't even tell you. And like I said, only 6.8 of Americans have good metabolic health, mainly due to poor diet and living a sedentary lifestyle. So 5 things that let you know that you need metabolic support. I told you about some of the things like blood pressure, heart issues, if you have difficulty sleeping, if you've had hair loss, cold hands and feet, sugar cravings all the time, if you have difficulty losing weight, especially around the midsection, and then, if you're overweight, there's so many different things, heart issues, sugar issues with your blood. Those are some of the markers, right? Autoimmune disease. But did you know that your metabolism influences all these things: your energy, your weight, your body composition, your sleep, and your cognitive performance? So how do we get started? I'm going to tell you about the Metapwr system. This is 3 simple steps you do daily. Morning, you take a couple drops of this Metapwr blend, and I'm going to tell you all about this oil, this essential oil that is an amazing blend of 5 oils. You also take a Metapwr soft gel in the morning. So I shake these up here. With your lifelong vitality vitamins, you take a Metapwr Assist, which is another little soft gel. And then in the morning, we do a drink with this powder here called Metapwr Advantage. I'm going to tell you all about that. We also have things throughout the day. So gum, beadlets, and soft gels that you can take to satiate any kind of cravings you have. And in the evening, you can finish up with another soft gel. And then if you need to chew the gum or pop a beadlet, which is a little bead of the oil, you can pop that in your mouth. All right, so here is what we do. Here's number 1, the metabolic blend, the essential oil. And the essential oil comes in these different delivery methods. Okay, it comes in essential oil blend, which I love the taste of this because I can just put it under my tongue. It's grapefruit, lemon, ginger, cinnamon, and peppermint. Now let me tell you about the storage units. Remember the fat storage units I told you about? Okay. So the fat storage units, what happens in that fat storage units is great. The grapefruit and lemon oil, they're cleansers. Okay. Don't worry about grapefruit if you're on medication. This is from the rind of the lemon and the grapefruit. It has different chemicals naturally occurring in nature that are powerful to cleanse our cells. So they start to clean out But the hot oils like ginger, cinnamon, and peppermint set a fire to it. So they set that stuff on fire to burn it out. That's what calories do. They burn to burn out that storage unit. And pretty soon your storage unit is clean, fired up, and it's gone, right? So then your fat cells actually shrink. So you see right here on the left, this is the before a Metapwr dosing. This is, you see your cells, you see all the fat, you see all the stuff in the storage unit, right? All the toxins, all the synthetics that your body doesn't know how to get rid of. And then on the right, after the Metapwr dosage, this inhibits fat cell maturation. It promotes a healthy metabolism. It gives you an energy boost. It calms your appetite and your hunger cravings. And when I tell you, this is why I didn't want coffee anymore. All right. It just curbs your appetite. Don't ask me how it all works. Well, I'm telling you how. That's how it works. So if you have a craving, you can choose from your oil. You can take a soft gel capsule. You can take a little beadlet, which is these little tiny ones. That are so small, anybody can take them, or you can chew the gum, which is delicious. It has the same blend of oils in it. Now, if you're going for weight management before your meals, you can take a soft gel up to 3 a day, or you can add 3 drops of the oil to your water and drink it throughout the day, or put it in a veggie cap. All right, I want to give you some testimonies about cravings. Sugar cravings gone. Even when I'm offered a treat, most of the time I'm not even interested anymore. I have a bite, it's just too sweet. I grew up with tons of sweets, have always had to have a little something before bed, even like a spoonful of honey, but now blah. And now I'm craving fish and veggies. Anyone else, I can't get enough of it in any form. Somebody said they quit drinking alcohol. Somebody said they have a clear mind. It really does stop the cravings. I'm barely snacking. I've heard other people say they've given up cigarettes. I've started the system today. I'm excited. I didn't go for a second cup of coffee, and I've noticed I had more energy, and I maintained that energy throughout the entire day. Wow. Okay. I've been loving the results of the Metapwr products. I've been able to lose 8 pounds this past month. Not just that, sustained energy, cravings went away, and shocker of all shocker, I don't need coffee to get through my day. All right, day 5. Here's somebody else's story. I had my first little light bulb moment this morning. I didn't want coffee this morning. That's like the first time in 14 years. Listen, same with me. Day 6. I don't want it today either. I always drink 20 ounces of coffee every morning. This feels strange. I'm drinking tea though. I like a hot drink in the morning. I also had cake yesterday and didn't finish it because it tasted nasty to me. That is a big deal because I love sweets. Somebody else said I have a 0 desire for sugar. You guys, when I was little, I cried and asked my mom to pull my sweet tooth because I heard somebody say I had a sweet tooth, and I knew all I wanted to eat was sugar, and I thought she could pull my tooth. That's how bad I love sugar. But listen, not anymore. I'm totally disciplined. I can handle it, and I've got so much better, self-control with it, which is a fruit of the spirit. So what these results mean for you: Metapwr essential oil blend signals fat cells to store less. It cleans out those storage units, and Metapwr blend supports healthy lifestyle choices. So much easier to eat healthy when you're not craving the junk. All right. Now here's our second step, the Metapwr Assist. Okay, this is an awesome product. This is a little tiny soft gel, and this may decrease your post-meal glucose spikes. It reduces absorption of simple carbohydrates. It supports healthy blood sugar responses and stabilizes your energy throughout the day. So this is a part of a 3-step system, and this is step number 2. Okay, so let's talk about it. Metapwr Assist. Not only does it contain the Metapwr oil, but it contains more cinnamon bark powder. It also contains berberine, which is a natural metformin. Okay, you guys, natural. Now, do you know that there are doctors, this is a little secret, I guess, that take a low dose of metformin just so they can lose weight and stay small, stay, lean? Yeah. Berberine is a natural one without any side effects. Okay. Now, also mulberry leaf is in here, which is competitive. This it helps with enzyme inhibition, and the Metapwr metabolic blend with those 5 oils. So these are fantastic. These stabilize your glucose levels. You take this one time before your biggest meal of the day, and this decreases your post-meal spike and maintains insulin balance and sustainable energy. Okay. Oops, why did this go for? Okay, one more back. Okay, so here is an example. Now, I have seen many people now that we've had this out for 45 days, for almost a month and a half. or a little over a month and a half. This has been out. I've seen other people that have worn metabolic monitors, glucose monitors, and their spikes are severely. Now, this one says a 13% decrease after 2 weeks, but after a month, I've seen people that had huge spikes for it to just smooth out like that bottom one right there. And there's sugar to go way, way, way down. All right. Now, if you're already on some sugar medication, we probably need to talk, because you got to kind of balance it, because this will spike, this will take your sugar down. Okay. So you've got to work with a doctor or work with someone who can help you to balance that out as you wean yourself, if that's your desire. Okay, so Metapwr Advantage 3. Here's the third step. Okay, now 2 things that are crucial for metabolic health that begin to decrease by the age of 25 is, firstly, collagen. Collagen is necessary for healthy, supple skin, for beautiful hair and nails, elasticity in your skin and firmness, for lean muscles, for supple joints and ligaments. We start losing this at age 25, y'all. And the second thing that's crucial for metabolic health is NAD. Okay, NAD is something, and it's a huge word. You don't even want me to try to pronounce it, but this is something that is cutting edge science. All right. Celebrities and people that have a lot of money have access to this now. They go to the doctor and get infusions, which cost hundreds and thousands of dollars to get an infusion from a doctor. But many of these things are synthetics. And when you use a synthetic NAD or NMN, it causes extreme exhaustion and mental fog. Okay. But this is we have the natural, baby, and it works. All right. So NAD plus. What is NAD? It's something that is in your cells that helps your cells to generate energy. All right. Your cells have to have NAD to survive and carry out functions. If you had no NAD, you would be either on your deathbed or you would be dead. This is something your body has to have, but it produces on this sliding scale downward as you age. Now, we know that we have some things that we can take internally now that can reverse that, and that can help our body. NMN helps our body to produce NAD. All right. So listen to what this is, our third step. This is called the Metapwr Advantage. This is a sachet that I take in the morning, and in this little packet here, I mix it with about 4 to 6 ounces of water, and it is all of these things that I'm going to tell you about. All right. It supports a natural production of NAD plus in your body, an essential coenzyme. It helps you to slow the signs of aging inside and out. This also contains 9 tripeptides of marine collagen and 10 other active ingredients, including resveratrol, liposomal vitamin C, and biotin. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So these are the ingredients in this little packet. Okay, it also has some chlorophyll in it, red orange fruit extract, resveratrol, which you often hear about in red wine. But I want to tell you, there's so much more in this, and you would have to drink gallons of wine to get as much as you get in this every day. See, buckthorn fruit, rose apple fruit extract, phytoceramides that promotes healthy cellular aging and skin firmness. Liposomal vitamin C, which during the Rona peak, I was paying $85 a box for liposomal vitamin C. What else did this do? This helps your immunity. Doing all these things when you have healthy metabolism. Listen, the main comorbidity of the Rona with people that had poor metabolic health, right? All the blood issues, the heart issues, autoimmune inflammation. This reduces all of that. Biotin that promotes healthy utilization of fat and carbs and aminos, NADH and NMN. Okay, so all of this that you need to reverse that aging process. So if you would take just what's in this packet for a 30-day supply, it would cost over $300, $314. That is a very, very conservative cost. If you buy this after you're a doTERRA member, you can buy it for $84.50, but after you're a member, you can buy it for $65 when you buy multiple packs of it, because you're going to want them. Okay. And this is just equalized comparing things on Amazon, not the high quality stuff that's actually in here. So I just wanted to show you that some of the great Metapwr advantage, a 20% increase of NAD levels after 1 week, which is about 10 to 20 years, okay, aging wise. 23% increase in NAD levels after 2 weeks. So that's like over 20 years, because every 10 years, your body on that sliding scale loses that amount of NAD in the cells. So what does this result mean to you? What does it mean to me? It has a positive effect on important cofactor molecules, NAD+. This helps to manage oxidative stress and optimize the cellular process. In other words, it rolls back the aging. So let me tell you, here are just a couple. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'll do another video about this, but depending on your goals, it's going to depend on how you dose. So if you're a healthy person, like this is a person called Sarah here. She's our avatar for a healthy user. This is basically how I use it. I use the doTERRA protein powder and my lifelong vitality vitamins, a scoop of protein powder with this, and about 4 ounces of water with the Metapwr soft gel in the morning with my vitamins. Then during the day, I'll take about 5 drops of the Metapwr blend, which is the oil, in my water throughout the day. I'll take a Metapwr assist before my biggest meal, which is usually a late lunch. And then I'll take, if I have a craving or if I want dessert after lunch, I will take the gum or a beetlet or just some of this under my tongue. In the evening, I'll take another Metapwr soft gel with a second dose of my lifelong vitality, and then I'll use my essential oils to help me sleep at night. Okay, so that's the Sarah. Now, what if you're a Sam? What if you're a guy who, or a woman who's sedentary and you have a lot of weight to lose? Well, we call you a super user. So you're not a Sam, you're a super user. So Sam doubles up on some of his assist, and he doubles up on his advantage. Okay, so you can turn from a Sarah to a Sam. I mean, from a Sam to a Sarah. Sam can turn into a Sarah when he has more energy, when he feels better, he can start working out. You feel like working out. You don't feel like eating the bad food. It's awesome. Here's somebody named Jen, who Jen is a person that is in doTERRA. She uses intermittent fasting with it. So she does it 18-6. So she fasts for 18 hours and eats for 6. I try to do this. Sometimes I'll do it. 18-6 is pretty much what I do, I think. So I eat for 6 hours and fast for 18. Sometimes I'll eat 8 hours in, so it depends. It just depends on the day. And if I'm out, if I'm home, I'll try to do the 18-6. And then the first, she usually eats her morning meal a little bit later in the day. And then so she can eat normally throughout the rest of the day. And that really works for some people. Now, I'm going to give you some real quick testimonies about sleep. Slept through the whole night, no potty, regular cycle, no pain, no moods, libido on fire. And I'm hearing this a lot, okay? Deeper sleep and more energy to accomplish things during the day. This has exceeded my expectation the sound sleep that we are getting. Sound sleep, I'm remembering dreams that I never did before. Okay, dreaming. Okay. And you'll remember your dreams, which is an awesome thing because you're getting that good, deep sleep. I haven't taken any meds for sleeping in weeks. This was such a struggle for me every night. Sleep, real restful sleep for the first time in a couple years. And then somebody else said, I'm noticing a few different things. I'm definitely sleeping better. My shoulder pain is improving and I'm not waking up hungry. That's pretty impressive for using the products for just a few days. Okay. Here's some people that talked about their energy. All right. Here's some energy. Chronic fatigue is lifting 1 month in. Enough energy to walk nearly every day, twice a day. When you feel good, you feel like moving. I'm going to tell you, this is a game changer. Better sleep, sounder sleep, can work out with heavier weight. Heart rate is lower when doing cardio like the elliptical and stair climber. Not as hungry, drink more water, have more energy. I'm a teacher and I teach 10 classes a day. No more crepey skin. Spider veins seem to be less visible in my legs and less aches and pains in my body. Somebody else said Hashimoto's for over 10 years. Metapwr's give me energy, stamina. I'm experiencing less muscle and joint pain. And I'm doing great with Metapwr. Somebody else here. First, within a few days, I experienced so much energy. I was unbelievable. Eventually, I had to make sure I take my advantage first thing in the morning. I fall asleep quickly at bedtime. When I take first thing in the morning, I find myself staying on my feet longer, volunteering for errands, offering to take my kids out. I'm doing with ease in the evenings instead of stopping activities for the day. Somebody else says the clear thinking and overall better attitude along with such awesome energy. I'm 65 and I feel better than I did when I was 35. Somebody else says, I don't have a thyroid. In 20 days, my energy and sleep have improved 110%. I'm actually, it's actually quite amazing. My skin is so soft. Dark circles under my eyes are almost gone. Only 1 pound lost, but I'm feeling so much better in my own skin. Clothes feel better and I crave exercise. So these are typical. Okay. These are not, I'm going to tell you, there are more exciting ones. These are just the typical ones. And these are just going from the first couple weeks, right? Let's talk about skin advantages of using the advantage. Okay. Skin tags on my bra line gone. I'm hearing all kinds of things about skin tags and moles and cysts and cysty type things on the skin. My skin is extra glowy. Unexpected would my skin be, my skin feels so soft. Psoriasis cleared up. I even used to have a little eczema right here. It's gone. Okay. I've heard a lot of psoriasis and eczema stories where it's gone. My C-section and wound care scars and stretch marks look way better. Was not expecting that at all. I have 2 age moles that I've had for 20 years. Over the years, have gotten bigger. One is dried up and fallen off. The second one appears to be drying up as well. I feel some weird scaly skin on my elbow. I had some weird scaly skin on my elbows that wouldn't go away no matter what I did. Both elbows are smooth as baby butt now. And I actually talked to someone on the phone last night that told me the same thing. They have some kind of a condition on their skin where it's very, very scaly and dry and itchy all the time, and it's gone. Okay. Now my moods. Let's talk about weight. Let's talk about weight. That's everybody's focus is weight, but you guys, this is just a side benefit. Weight is, I'm going to tell you, it's yes, it's great, but it's honestly, some things are worth more than just losing the weight. My moods, I lost desire for snacking, clarity of thoughts improving, increased energy and more productive workout, lost 4 pounds. Flexibility, I've lost inches and 7 pounds, but the flexibility and enthusiasm I have to move my body workout feels wonderful. After 2 weeks, my muscles are hard like a stone. Listen, that's me, my muscles and I feel so toned. I feel like somebody, my friend said, I feel like somebody put one of those vacuum cleaners in that plastic bag where you store stuff and sucked all the air out of it. That's what my body feels like. My bodies are hard. My muscles are hard like stone. My legs, glutes, arm. I am amazed. I literally, my muscles, my skin feels so tight and so smooth. And my muscles are just, you can see them. You can see my abs. You can see everything. It's pretty simple. For the last 20 days or so, I've been focused on supporting my body through a metabolic reset. I've lost 12 pounds and a ton of inflammation. Well, hello world. I'm excited to share with you. I've lost 3 pounds. I'm not all puffy and bloated like normal. I've been using these products for 1 week. I must tell you that I'm sleeping better as well. I cannot wait to see where the newest health journey takes me. Again, the longer you use this, and I've only been on it for 46 days, the more things I'm seeing happen in my body. I've also kept off 5 pounds and my brain fog is pretty much gone. I'm so thankful for these new products. Somebody else said, drop 5 pounds. I've done nothing different except Metapwr, not just any 5 pounds, but it moved past my plateau and I haven't weighed this since 2012. Somebody else said, my 61-year-old sister has psoriatic arthritis and has seen great improvements since starting Metapwr these 3 weeks. She lost 12 pounds, inflammation greatly reduced, joints feel better, brain fog gone, big patches of psoriasis are clearing on her face, sleeping for 6 hours straight. She has a fitness watch and she said the improvement in sleep has been outstanding. And she bounds out of bed in the morning now, whereas it used to take her an hour before because her body was so achy. She said Metapwr has been a miracle for her. Look, we're in miracle season. Look, here are some more. So mood, people are saying they're happy again. The hormonal balance is better. Their anxiety is gone. I can't explain it. I'm calmer. I had somebody on my page yesterday say I'm yelling less. And then joint pain. This is huge, right? Been in pain for 4 weeks now. Haven't been that way for years that I can remember. I've never been diagnosed with arthritis. I'm 41, but I'm having painful fingers and toes, including trigger finger in the morning. It's 95% gone since Metapwr. My feet don't hurt anymore. My swelling's gone in my feet. I have a form of arthritis and it's finally made the last of my pain go away. Waking up without pain and sleeping. Absolutely seeing improvement in joints. I have RA, significant decrease in discomfort. So let's talk one more time. What is Metapwr? It's these 3 steps. The metabolic system, which is the 4 ways you get the Metapwr essential oil blend. The Metapwr Assist is step number 2. That's the one that decreases your sugar and maintains healthy glucose and takes away those spikes. And thirdly, the Metapwr Advantage, which is the drink that you drink in the morning in the powder you put in the water, and you just drink it once or twice a day, depending on your goals, or 3 times a day if you're a super user. So when you add our number 1 product, Lifelong Vitality vitamins, to your regimen, you will maximize your results because they work synergistically together. And that's what I used. I used the doTERRA vitamins. And this right here is the Lifelong Vitality vitamins, the Metapwr, and the whole Metapwr system. It's $265.50. Now, yes, that's a 30-day supply to start you out, but you're not going to need to replenish everything every 30 days. What I've had to replenish so far is this drink, because I take one of these, at least one every day. A few days I've taken 2 a day, and I'm going to just see what happens when I get stocked up. I'm going to do 2 a day just to see, because like, if I feel this good with one, let me see what happens with 2. Okay. And I do take my Lifelong Vitality every day. So that's a good thing. All right. So look and feel better. Now, if you just want the Metapwr kit, and here is the link, here is my link. If you see https://doterra.me.com, QMG, lowercase v, capital S, and Q, lowercase q, that's my link to get the Metapwr system by itself. And that's $179. Both of these kits, and then there's the link on that last one too, for if you want the vitamins, that's your link for the vitamins and the Metapwr. So you can like either take a picture of that, screenshot it with your phone, and you can get that link, and that will give you the Metapwr with the vitamins. Or you can use this link, and this will give you the Metapwr system for $179. Now, look, it's free of soy nuts, shellfish, pesticides, gluten, dairy, all that stuff. It doesn't have any of that in it, okay? Look and feel better with this Metapwr system. Better metabolic health, curbs cravings, skin elasticity and firmness, healthy hair, skin, and nails, lean muscle and connective tissue, which is huge, you guys, promotes healthy biological aging, improves your health span, healthy blood sugar response, supports energy, mental clarity, stress management, and shedding excess weight. All of these things, right? Look better, feel better, lose weight. And this is a lifestyle. So you can either watch me or you can join me. And then let me tell you, when you join me, you not only get all of these things for free, but I give you, if you join my team, I give you a free you get a free membership to doTERRA, first of all, which is a $35 charge. You get that for free. You get free shipping. You also get a free education. I have so much education for you. You just have no idea. On my website, I have a private members place for education. I have 8 hours worth of educational training if you want to learn how to use essential oils and beauty healer in your home. And also I have a 30-day challenge. Let me show you this. A 30-day challenge with your Metapwr to get you started with all your instructions. And actually, I think we're going to keep that going for like 90 days. So if you're ready for a metabolic challenge and you're ready for a metabolic makeover, I want you to join me. And I want to see how awesome that you can get your life to look as you age. All right. Because you can start to reverse your age from the inside out. And I believe that brethren, it is God's will for you to prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. So you see, there are soul benefits to this as far as mood and clarity of mind, your heart, right? Just being calmer. Your will, as far as you're helping you to have that self-control. So there are soulful benefits, and then there are also body benefits, which also can help you to benefit spiritually. I really didn't plan on giving up coffee, but it just feels good not to have anything to be addicted to that I don't need in the morning. And I feel shaky if I don't have it, because it's not what this is. This is something totally different. This is something that's just making my body function optimally. The body that God gave me as a temple, that I revere it and respect it as a gift from him. So if you're interested in this, reach out to me, contact me, or the person who sent you this video. And I pray that you be blessed and you be in health all the days of your life. God bless you. I'm Jana Mitten, an expert in doTERRA and a doTERRA diamond, and I would love to help you get to your optimal health and your ultimate healing. And I thank you for hanging in here with me today. God bless you. Shalom.